The man whose death has galvanised a global movement against racism and police violence is now honoured on the streets of a Brussels suburb. Belgian Congolese street artist Noveded created the memorial for George Floyd in just over a week.
Painting George Floyd is painting a human being. So there are victims of racism and violence everywhere. So painting that symbol here or anywhere else will have the same effect.
The mural comes at a moment of unrest and change for Belgium as it confronts uncomfortable truths about its past. The streets of Brussels are sometimes described as an open-air gallery with street art found right across the city. But sitting often right alongside is the memorialisation of Belgium's history, namely its brutal and controversial colonial king. Leopold II was the architect of Belgian colonialism in the Congo, responsible for the deaths of as many as 10 million people at the turn of the 20th century. Statues in his honour have been defaced across Belgium, and a petition calling for their removal has gained tens of thousands of signatures. Others think the statue should be protected to avoid erasing history. The African Museum was originally built 120 years ago to celebrate Leopold's legacy. After a major refurbishment, it now works to deconstruct it.
For many years we served the colonial propaganda of the Belgian government, and so our museum played a major role in the sort of dissemination of colonial messages and the dissemination of messages of white superiority over black cultures. And obviously we have to now reflect among ourselves, how can we do something about it more than ever?
The difficult conversation about racism has simmered for decades here, but recent events have galvanised the movement. A Black Lives Matter protest in early June saw 10,000 people gather in Brussels outside the Palais de Justice, supporting the race protests in the US and demonstrating against police brutality closer to home. It's a moment of reckoning for a country accused of failing to rectify its relationship with its past. Lucy Hough, SABC News, Brussels.